Hello everybody, SlimKirby here, and welcome back to more of the Super Mario RPG Switch playthrough. Last time we got our third star piece, but we also ran into a group of interesting characters who talked about holding a princess from the sky in their tower here at Booster Tower. So we came down here to check it out. We actually met up with a old friend of ours, and I say friend in quotes, because Bowser, the king of the Koopas, has actually joined our party. And he's going to basically join up here and cause some chaos. Also, the princess in the sky, it's Peach. So yeah, we're gonna see what we can find here in Booster Tower. But before we do, I think I am gonna actually add a Bowser to our party here. In order to do that, all you have to do is just go to your party screen right here, and you can actually switch in Bowser for either Mallow or Geno. I'm going to switch him in for Geno for right now. I might change that up as we go through the tower, but yeah, that's basically what you can do. Unfortunately, though, you cannot switch Mario out. Mario must always be in the party at all times, which I think is kind of lame. That's one of the things I actually really love about Mario RPG Randomizer, because you can actually take Mario out of your party, but unfortunately he has to stay in the party in this game and the original SNES game without Randomizer. But that is what it is. As you can see, Bowser, in addition to having a different ally buff, he basically gives a defense ally buff whenever you you know, defend or and get the action command chain pretty high. But he also has a different special move, and basically the special moves will change based on whoever is currently in your party. So we'll definitely make sure we showcase all of these. There are definitely some that I think are better than others, but they're all pretty fun cutscenes to look at the very least. But yeah, let's go ahead and progress forward here. As far as other things Bowser is good at, let me just go back to the menu one more time. Unfortunately, he doesn't really have anything he can wear at the moment. I could give him the work pants, but then Mallow won't have anything. As far as what to give him, I guess I'll give him the Fearless pin for right now. And then for Geno, I'll just give Geno the Signal Ring, just so to remind us about hidden treasure chests. But this is all that Bowser's basically going to wear for right now. So let's get things going here. Let's enter Booster Tower. Which I actually really love the music for this place, by the way. So let's go ahead and talk to this guy. Hello there. Booster's busy right now, so he can't play. Come back some other time. Or you can try to force your way in. So yeah, here we have a, well, first I have me getting immediately hurt by the Snifster here. But yeah, we have a Snifster. These guys are basically Sniffets from the, you know, Mario series. Did I get the thing? I'm not paid enough for the, yeah, I guess you're not. But yeah, let's, go ahead and get things moving here. Bowser, when it comes down to it, Bowser is a physical tank. He is a major physical threat in this game. His magic abilities, while pretty neat, are not very effective. He has not the greatest magic attack or defense stat, but his physical defense and offense are actually really, really good. In fact, a lot of his weapons actually don't add much to the stat, just because he's already like just super powerful as it is. But yeah, that's basically Bowser's strengths here in this game. Also, I do apologize in advance if my voice does sound a little rough. I am kind of getting over a sickness. But I really wanted to record today, especially since I was running out of videos, so I figured I'd go ahead and suck it up, at least for right now. Anyway, there's nothing we can do in this room right here. We just have a seesaw with a bomb, which I know, great, glorious fun, I know, but we'll have to come back later and do something with this later. Let's go ahead and jump into this fight here. We have 2 other enemies we have to deal with. First of all, we have a just regular Sniffets. I believe these guys are a bit weaker than the Sniffsters that we fought earlier. But, you know, they still have some attacks that they can get you down with. Then you also have this other enemy, the Orb User, which we'll see what he can do in a moment here. Go away, Chain Chomps. I'm not playing fetch with you. Okay, so yeah, the Orb Users, they're very defensive, and they also have healing magic, but they're not really that much of a threat. So as long as you just take out the other enemies, they should be able to be taken out pretty easily. They don't have a lot of HP either. They just have a lot of defense. They're kind of like Koopa Troopas in that, right? This guy doesn't know what to do, so he's just going to run and hide. I don't know if he actually has anything or any new enemies here. Oh no, okay, we have a Jester, so we'll do the Thought Peek on him too. Let's see, note that I have nothing up my sleeve. So, the Jester actually has a couple of different abilities and card tosses. There is actually one that's actually, like, can actually insta-kill you if you're not careful. And there's some attacks that are more, you know, dangerous than others. That's really about it, though. He's not too hard to deal with. But now that we have the other enemies Thought Peaked already, I guess we can go ahead and showcase the triple move. This is the triple move for Mario, Bowser, and Mallow. So we'll go ahead and take a look at what this one is. Clown Car Barrage. Attack all enemies with fire, ice, and lightning. Bowser finishes it off. And that is a really, really powerful attack. You have to keep in mind that, like, because it uses lightning, or electric, ice, and fire magic damage, if any of the enemies have a weakness to that, it's going to do basically weakness damage, or super effective damage, basically. So that's going to do a lot of damage whenever that gets off, so definitely keep that in mind. Let me go ahead and take care of you. Okay, we have another enemy here. We have the Daleks. Okay. It's a cold, cruel world. Everyone has their strings to pull. Yeah, I guess you could say that. I want to say that's like all the enemies, at least for right now. I mean, we'll definitely see others as we go throughout the tower. I guess we could also showcase Bowser's special move. This is Bowser's Terrorize. You use 6 flower points for it, so it is actually kind of costly too. But it does attack all enemies. Basically, you spin the control stick, and a boo will come, do some damage. It will actually inflict the Fear status ailment too. So basically, they'll do less damage with their attacks. So that's basically what Terrorize does. And yeah, there's Bowser doing the mighty damage that he can inflict. So right here we have a line of portraits from the Booster family tree, I guess you could say. So here's Booster the First, Booster the Second, Booster the Third, Booster the Fourth, Booster the Fifth, and I'm guessing the current Booster, Booster the Sixth. Unless the current one is the 7th or something. I guess it could be that, but I'm not 100% sure. So you do want to memorize these, because there'll be something later on in the tower that can give you a nice reward if you remember this. Basically, the way I remember this is the tongue guy is always 3rd, Elvis is always 4th, And then yellow hat is always the second. And then you have this like French beret guy first. And then you have like the more like the fez hat, I guess, for 5. And then Wario for number 6. I know, just a lovely way to remember that. So you got a hidden chest right here. It's just for a frog coin though. And what do we got in here? What's the big rush? I'm Booster, and this is my famous tower of amusement. Normally, I welcome visitors to play with me and my sniffsters. However, a girl fell out of the sky and into my lap recently. Since then, I've been busy keeping her happy and entertained. I no longer have the time to play, so please enjoy yourself, at your own risk, that is. Oh yeah, well, we'll see about that. We'll see about that, Booster. Oh, wait a minute. No, come back here. Come back here. Please refrain from bothering Booster. Okay, so here we have the second sniff it. I don't think you have to actually cattle peek or thought peek this guy, though. I want to say he has the same stats as the first sniffster that we fought. So you can kind of not worry about that and just take him out as quickly as possible. And that is exactly what we're going to do. So there we go. Sniffster number 2 is taken out. There's nothing in that little corridor right there, but if you go in this one, you will actually find a flower tab, so definitely pick that up. And then we're going to climb up here, and we're going to have another new enemy. Here we have the Raw-Bomb, which I personally get great amusement out of these names because of my real name being the forefront of these enemies. But Raw-Bombs are actually really weak. They're, I think, actually weaker than the variants in the Moleville Mines. My ultimate destiny is nothingness. Might as well go out with a bang. That's kind of sad when you think about it. But yeah, I feel like these guys have like less HP. Maybe they have like more damage output or something. But they're really not that hard. They're quite literally, again, just the same enemies that we fought in the Moleville Mines. Okay, so there we go. There's Booster. But before we go in there, we're going to go in here. This is actually that room we were in earlier with the Bob-omb on the seesaw. And this is how you're supposed to get this chest. And I might actually screw this up. The timing on this is not exactly the easiest. But you want to jump down here, land on this. The bomb will propel you up, and you open the chest to find a masher. The masher is actually a really, really good weapon for Mario. And it'll actually be better than a lot of the weapons you can get at stores for like the next 2 or 3 shops. So we can actually put that on Mario, and he'll actually have a pretty effective weapon for the time being. As you can see, it like increases his damage output by 20. However, there is one thing to know about the masher. The masher does actually have a pretty huge damage range. So sometimes it may not do that much damage, but sometimes it can do a lot of damage. And you just kind of have to like deal with that unpredictability. So just keep that in mind, that in some cases you may do less damage than what you'd expect. I don't know if it's necessarily timing based, like if you get the timing wrong it'll do less damage and you just have to be like more perfect with it. To me it just kind of seems kind of random, I don't know. Let's see, and here we have a button. What was that loud noise outside? Check out Booster Pass. We'll check that out later. But yeah, let's go ahead and keep on moving. In this room, we have a pretty neat little Easter egg / cameo. If you go behind the curtains, you'll come out as NES Mario. Mario and his NES glory. And if we try to leave the room,
He'll freak out, and then he'll run all the way back to the curtain. Still, though, fun little Easter egg. And it was kind of nice that they actually brought this Easter egg back in Paper Mario. I thought that was actually really cool when they did that. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep on moving. Up here, we actually have Snifster number 3. You want to fight? I think we can do that. So let's go ahead and take him out. We can actually see the masher. The masher pretty much is the hammer again. So as you can see, like, the masher didn't do that much damage that time compared to what my other guys are doing. But there it did like 96. It did like 60 more damage than the previous attack. And I got the timing right too, so that again just kind of shows you the damage range that it has. Okay, so we got more raw bombs. Ooh, this looks kind of interesting. I'm actually trying to wonder if there's maybe... We could actually show off the triple move. Because we'll have that shortly. Maybe I'll do that in like the next fight or something. Yeah, I can show that in the next fight. Just to showcase it and show it off. Let's go ahead and save our game. As we continue to climb up the tower. Also, Mallow's about dead. I didn't even realize that. I guess we could use his HP rain. And then in this room, we actually have the booster family tree that we went over earlier. So if we read this, take a look at Booster's family portraits in order from the oldest to the youngest. Okay, so first of all, we have the French beret, we have Yellow Hat, we have Tongue Face, we have Elvis, we have Fez, and then we have the current Booster. And for getting his family tree correct, we get the Elder Key, which will allow us to open this door right here. And inside this room, we have a lovely chain chomp. Let's see what we can do. They gaze into each other's eyes.
Mario, she's a bit shy. Look the other way, will you? You can turn around now. She says she's been locked up ever since she took a bite out of Booster. So now, she wants to help us stir up a little trouble.
So yeah, we actually have a chain chomp, and that is actually a new weapon for Bowser. So we can give that to Bowser, and he actually has another attacking option here. It does a little more damage too, so it is definitely worth using, I think. At least for right now as we continue to climb the tower. Okay, so in this room, in this chest for a mushroom to fully heal. Then I believe in this room right here, we actually had to have a hidden chest, which I believe is right there. It's just a frog coin. Then you can climb this room as you can fall down as well. So we'll try that again. And then you can actually find a frog coin if you go behind that stairwell there. And then we have this room. In this room, there's a lot of traps on the floor. And in order to activate the traps, what you have to do is you have to step on a floor tile that isn't a coin. There is a little bit of leeway, but for the most part, it's the coins let you know like which squares are actually safe. So you can get the room key right there. You can use that to open this room. And in here you can find the zoom shoes, which basically it's an item that increases your speed. Just makes whatever character is wearing them move faster, potentially faster than some fast enemies as well. I believe you can also use the zoom shoes to find that enemy in pipe vault a lot easier, because there's an enemy there that we haven't done the thought peek on yet, and they can actually run away like at the beginning of a fight. So you can use the zoom shoes as a way to fight that guy before, you know, he runs away. I'm probably not going to equip that right now though, because there's not really a reason to. And then yeah, just make your way through the room, grab all the frog coins. I'll leave some coins here just to let you know like what spaces could be safe. But we'll go ahead and fight the enemy in this room too though. So here we have a lava bubble. The lava bubbles are not very strong. Again, they're very just traditional trap enemies. They're more annoying than dangerous. They only have 10 HP for crying out loud. And they go blurp, blurp, blurp. But yeah, they're really not that dangerous. But they do actually have a tendency to give you lucky. The lucky status ailment or the flower bonus. So you can actually get lucky and double your experience quite a bit during these fights. So we'll go ahead and do that. Didn't get any level ups though, so we're going to keep on climbing. Ooh, they have a chain chomp here. Let's go ahead and thought peek these guys really quick. I think we've gotten all these enemies before, so I think we're good. I think we just need the chain chomp. Lately, I've been feeling chained down. I think it's normal to feel that way sometimes. That's just life for you, chain chomp. That's just life for you. Okay, there we go. Enemy has been taken down. And let's go ahead and switch Gino in for Mallow. I think we've thought peeked all the unique enemies in this dungeon. Let me actually verify that for sure. The monster list. Oh, there is actually something else that we haven't seen yet, apparently. And it seems like it is in this dungeon too, so I could probably look for that later, so I don't need to necessarily focus on that currently. But I'll figure that out later. We'll make sure that we get all the enemies, or at least showcase all the enemies. I know what one we're missing right here, though, so I'm not really worried about this one. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's just keep moving. Let's keep things going. But I do want to show off the, first of all, I do want to show off the triple move for Bowser, Mario, and Gino. This is the shooting star shot. Shooting stars rain on foes from the sky while boosting allies. I'm tempted to say that attack's not as good as Mario, Bowser, and Mallow's. It does attack like enemies multiple times, but as you can see, it didn't really attack the chain chomp at all. So that's one thing you gotta kind of look out for when using that particular triple move. It's still pretty cool though, not gonna lie. Chugga chugga. Ooh, chugga chugga honk. This is my personal railway. Eh? My, it's you again. I'm amazed you've made it this far. Yes, quite amazing you are. Since you're here, maybe you could clear up something for me. My bride-to-be is chanting, Mario help me, Mario help me. Is she showing her happiness? Hey, wait a second. Maybe Mario is another guy. What if you're this Mario she keeps talking about? Trying to take my bride away? Why don't you take this instead? Nah, I'm good. So basically, these are just enemies you can face. Or you can just hide behind the wall here and wait for them to all explode. It's really up to you. That didn't do it. Grr, I ran out of bombs. Well, so long. Yep, sorry, Booster. Not gonna deal with your crap today. Ah! That always startles me whenever I do that. But I believe we're actually at the end here, and we do actually have a save point, so this might be a good place to stop. But let's go ahead and grab the hidden treasure chest first. First, there's one right here, but that's actually not the only treasure chest that you can find. If you go up here and jump on top of this treasure chest, you can actually find another one, which has a goodie bag. And then the chest right below it is just for a frog coin. But as far as the goodie bag is concerned, it's packed full of coins. So basically, you can use the goodie bag in battle to just, get extra coins for fighting against enemies. Or you can do what I normally do with the goodie bag and just go to a shop and sell it. Honestly, you can do whatever you want with it. It's really not really that important, if I'm being honest. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. I'm going to go ahead and use, we'll go ahead and use the flower box that we have. I'll have to actually use it on the field, which is a very weird requirement, but there we go. We're up to 54 flowers. So I'm going to go ahead and save our game, and then we're going to go ahead and end here. And next time we will finish up Booster Tower and pretty much get sent to the next part of the game. So this has been SlimKirby. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Later, folks.